Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TnACigar.
That's right. We got a little bit of change here.
It's a little bit.
Just a little tad.
If you notice, we don't have the garage and all that stuff in the background. And, you know, I kind of feel bad that we got rid of that sign, even though it was cheesy.
You know, it was cheesy and it looked ridiculous, but your sister made it for us when we first started. And that's kind of cool. I think we should keep it and frame it.
Yeah, we should do that.
And maybe, put it, somewhere in the studio. Anyways, so we are back again. I know we said that before, but we took a little break because we were planning on building the new set. We wanted to get everything right, and we didn't want to make any more reviews until we had everything perfect. So we are back with a vengeance.
With the vengeance. You know, that's so funny that you said that, because we're actually reviewing the vengeance.
That's true. We are doing the vengeance. Now this cigar, we've been planning on reviewing this for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, we have actually. Troy Johnson, we've been talking to the rep. He's like, okay, we told him we're gonna review, but he's like, every time we see him again, it's like, oh, did you guys review?
Now, if you don't know, Troy Johnson is a rep. He reps for several companies, but he reps for Christoph, and that was actually at a Christoph event that we ran into him and got talking. He wanted us to do this one, so this one's for you, Troy.
Yep. And as we promised, you are going to be the first review with the new
set,
background set.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm stoked. So let's fire this thing up, man. Let's get into it, and we'll be back to you guys.
Sounds good.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are part ways into the vengeance, and so far it's pretty good. I mean, I'm loving this. It's got a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, and I don't know about every time, but so far, when you got a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, you get this like sweet. The only way I can describe it is like a sweet and sour taste. Like it's got the sweet, but it's also got a little spice, and it's like a battle between the two. And it's just, it's epic. It's crazy.
The binder is also Cuban seed Honduran.
Yeah. So that takes a little bit of the Honduran tobacco characteristics, especially when it's Cuban seed. It's got a distinct flavor.
And the filler is also Cuban seed, but it has Cuban seed Dominican and Cuban seed Honduran in it. So it has a kind of a mix of different areas of tobacco. But one thing I gotta admit is that the Dominican has just a little. In my opinion, just a little bit of that spice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
especially in the beginning, but not so much.
Yeah. Well, it's a different. To me, it's a different kind of like the spice from the Dominican and the spice from the Brazilian. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just you know when you get a Brazilian Maduro wrapper, because it's that distinct taste, with the Brasilia and stuff like that,
But like you said, though, the finish on it is really, really sweet.
Yeah, altogether it just comes out to be really nice.
I'm also getting like a little espresso.
Yeah, a little coffee bean, like espresso type thing.
Now we had a little debate. I tasted a little bit like a slight cocoa bean, but you were like, I don't see.
Well,
that.
to me, the some of the undertones are a little darker than I would describe it as espresso rather than cocoa, because a shot of espresso is usually a lot darker than, just a regular coffee or whatever.
Yeah, maybe it's so much because of the sweet finish that kind of
reminds
me
of
that.
Yeah. I see
chocolate almost.
I see where you're coming from. That's it's all everybody's palate is different, and but for the most part it's pretty relative.
What would you say the body is on it?
Well, so far I don't know. I'm gonna say that it's medium to full, but we're just starting, man.
Yeah.
But flavor's right up front, and that's how we like it. We like a cigar that starts right there in your face, so you know that you're gonna enjoy it all the way down, as opposed to something that you smoke and smoke and smoke, and you're like, oh, this is what the cigar tastes like. So I'm pretty excited to see where this is gonna go. But right now I'm saying medium to full. Is what I'm guessing.
Now, you did mention, though, when we were first lining up in between when we opened and to right now, you said your jaw was just a little...
It was a little constricted. It's easing up as I kind of chew on it a little bit, But it wasn't to the point where I couldn't get a draw. You know, it was a little tight. But you know, that's, you know, yours. You said yours was fine. So you know, maybe it's just a bad, you know, one off stick, or you know, whatever the case may be. But it's correcting itself now. So you know, at this point, it's not an issue. It's not a problem. You know, just something that I noted out. You know. So, what else? This is actually the Robusto size, right?
This is the Robusto size, yes.
And so this is a 5.5 by 50. Okay. And we also got a torpedo.
Mm-hmm. That's a 6 1/4 by 52. 52 gauge. You know, there's a Super Toro, which is a 6 1/2 by 52 gauge.
Okay.
And then you have the 6 by 60, which is a 6 by 60.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of humorous. You know, it's kind of like, oh, here's our 6 by 60 gauge. Oh, well, what is it? You know, it's kind of whatever. So yeah, so this is made. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. This is made by the same company that Christoph is.
Yes, yes, it is. Exclusive Cigars.
Exclusive Cigars. And they have a couple different lines, but you know, the two that we're most familiar with is Vengeance and the Christoph.
Christoph, yeah. And you know, we're going to talk more about Christoph later, but you know, if you guys are on the East Coast, you guys probably are much more aware of Christoph than you are if you're maybe in the West Coast. It's relatively new in the West Coast, but they're pushed. I mean, a lot of people are really getting to know Christoph right now.
Yeah.
And you know, they're really good smoke as well.
Yeah. So the Vengeance, we got another type of Vengeance, but we'll bring that out in a little while. So we got some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. So one thing to add though is that this is a Maduro Ligero.
Yes, it is. Actually, one thing that is pretty cool, and you know, not a lot of cigars have them, but you know, not only do you have the band, but down at the foot of the cigar, it's got another band or label or whatever you want to call it, and it actually says Maduro Ligero down there. And it's got the Exclusive Cigars little EC logo on there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Also, it's got the little cedar wrapper, or, you know, with sleeve, whatever you call it. You know, I've heard it called a lot of different things. I've known it as a sleeve, but yeah. So, dude, we just spent the afternoon building our set. You think it was worth it?
Oh heck yeah!
Do you guys think it was worth it? Let us know, because you know, we try to do the best to make it as professional and you know, I don't know, professional as we can, but still make it fun, because you know, we're just here to have fun. We have a great passion for cigars, and you know, sitting here, you know, it was cool doing it at first. We started as like a hobby, you know, with the garage wall or whatever, the paper sign.
Yeah.
But we're slowly, actually very quickly now, taking this TnA to a whole new level, and we're super stoked about it. And you know, we're just talking back and forth with a couple guys, and we're just really excited in the direction that we're going. And you know, we're so thankful that you guys have been with us from hopefully the beginning, and if not, you know, you guys are with us now. So we're having fun, man.
Oh,
But I'm super stoked. I mean, I couldn't wait to get in front of this thing after we finished it. And so, you know, I'm excited, man.
It's pretty exciting, and you know, it's just taking that extra step, you know,
Yep.
trying to go further with our reviews, and you know, I think that there's enough of you guys who consistently watch our shows, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, it really makes a big difference when you know when you post a video, people are going to watch. You know, so I mean, that's what keeps us going. Is our passion and you know, the viewership.
Definitely. Yeah. So let's take a little bit down, and then we'll be back with you guys. We'll talk about some more about TnA. We'll talk about Christoph and whatever else comes up.
Sounds pretty good, man.
All right.
Sounds good.